Okay, you guys, hi! Jumping right on into this Halloween tutorial. I am taking the shade Pukey from the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette on a big ol' fluffy brush and slapping that on as my transition shade. Next, I'm going in with Makeup Geeks Concrete Jungle, and I'm going to be putting this just under that shade, all in the crease. I did tape up the sides of my eyes today for a really sharp look. I wanted the eye makeup for this tutorial to be so fierce, so glam, so fabulous, so that is what we are doing. It's going to be so dark and so smoky and so blown out. I'm so excited. I love the way the eyes turned out in this one. And as always, I'm using a Morphe M433 here. And then of course blend out your edges, and you're going to kind of go back and forth with these two colors until you get the desired intensity that you want. So just take your time, you guys know the drill, blend, blend, and blend some more. Now I'm going in with this gorgeous, it's like a deep purpley black shade. It's called Soda Pop from the Jaclyn Hill palette. And on my Morphe M506 brush, I'm going to place this directly into the crease below the gray and then on the outer V. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys now, if you do not have this brush, go get it. Do yourself a favor. It is the best brush for detail work. I use it in literally almost every makeup look since I got it, and I'm devastated that I only have one, so I gotta get more. So if you don't have it, take my word. You need it. Get it. Morphe's so inexpensive. Trust me. And so I'm just deepening up all this like gray area. And then going back in with Concrete Jungle to blend the edges. And now this is where you see where I'm taking the Soda Pop color, and I'm going to put this about halfway all onto my lid to really blend it out for when we do our little half cut crease. Now I'm going in with Makeup Geeks Corrupt. This is one of the best black eyeshadows ever. Take my word for it. And we're going to deepen out this outer V. So now I'm going to be going with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Original, and I'm going to be using this to carve out my cut crease. I really like using this sometimes instead of concealer because it's not as opaque, so I find it a little easier to work with because I am not the best at cut creases, so I do enjoy using this. And this is just like a tiny little lip brush, to be honest, that I'm using. It's from Sigma. And now I'm going in with the Colourpop and iluvsarahii single eyeshadow in Vivacious. That is from her Chic-y palette. And I'm going to put that all over where we put the primer potion. I think this shade is so stunning, and it is so metallic. Gosh, guys, tell me that you don't think that's gorgeous. And I'm just using a tiny little shader brush for this. And then, of course, you gotta blend out the edges where it's touching so it doesn't end all harsh. And then I'm just deepening up the black edge. Now, of course, this look requires winged eyeliner for me. Don't do it if you don't want to, but I'm going to. As always, I am using my Inglot Gel Liner in the number 77. And aren't you guys impressed? I've been doing my winged eyeliner on camera. I'm trying to work it for you guys. Next, I'm going to tight line and eventually put this on my lower lash line. It is the JCat Waterproof Gel Liner back in black, and you guys, this stuff doesn't go anywhere. It's bomb. Now, of course, we're going to do some glitter. This is the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter in Glam Rock. It's the silver one, and we're just going to put that up at the top of the cut crease. I really just felt like it tied the eye look together, and I love using those because the brush is so easy to work with. Next, we're just going to put on some mascara to prepare for falsies. This is the Benefit Roller Lash. And then I'm using the Eyelure and Vegas Nail Lashes in Fiercely Fabulous. And you guys, they are just that. They are so gorgeous. And then I am going to clean up my brows. I went for a really thick brow, like really bold brow in this video. And then I'm just going to clean it up with concealer because, you know, you don't want them looking crazy. And of course, I use my Anastasia Dip Brow in dark brown to do that. And I'm going to highlight the brow bone with the Makeup Forever Starlit powder in number 13. I love that stuff. It is so shiny. So I went ahead and did my face makeup. The foundation and the concealer are as always. And then I'm using that same JCat liner for my lower lash line. And then I am buffing in some of that Corrupt eyeshadow, so the black eyeshadow, on the lower lash line. And then now going in with Concrete Jungle to soften it up and to blow it out. And then I decided that I would do like an inverted wing on the inner corner. So that is what I'm doing here, still using my Inglot Gel Liner. I really think this tied the look together as well. I thought it was a nice touch. Watching me try to get these even is so hilarious. I am seriously concentrating so hard right now. Next, going in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette as always. I'm going to be using the two lightest shades and kind of contouring, kind of bronzing with it. You know, just plopping that on the cheeks, the forehead, and the jawline. I really wanted to look quite snatched in this video, especially because we're going to have the zipper and all the glitter down the middle of our face, so I wanted everything else to look really, really sharp. I'm just cleaning up my contour slash bronzer a little bit with some of the RCMA No Color powder. That is totally optional, but again, I wanted it to be sharp. And I'm not baking with it and leaving it on there. I can't really bake with that powder on my jawline. I find it leaves me looking a little ashy, which I don't like. Next, I'm going in with the Sleek Makeup Highlighting Palette in Solstice and using a mixture of like the pinky and purple powder shades in there. I'm going to be highlighting with that. That thing is gorgeous, you guys. As you can tell, I'm very impressed and very surprised. This is quite a light and bright highlight on me, but I think it's perfect for looks like this that are supposed to be a bit more dramatic. For my everyday makeup, I do kind of have to tone it down a bit. You guys know I just prefer golder highlights. But I kind of just put it everywhere. Next, I'm taking this zipper that I got from Michael's Craft Store, and I am using Mayron Spirit Gum to stick it on there with. You could probably use something else if you wanted to. I just had this, and I'm using like a semi-dried up makeup remover wipe to stamp it on my face with, just because like it was trying to stick to my fingers. This took a little bit of time. It wasn't too bad, but you know, gravity like weighing down the top of it was absolutely hilarious. Next, I'm filling in the entire center portion of the zipper with the black from my Makeup Forever Flash palette. You could totally use eyeliner or whatever, but I have this, so I'm going to use it because, girl, it was expensive. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm just using a paintbrush from Michaels to fill it in. And remember to take it kind of down your neck so it all kind of blends in because the zipper ends down there. Next, I'm going to set that because you have to set it or it'll slip and slide with just that same black eyeshadow that I have been using this entire time. And then you just start throwing on glitter. I am actually using the Lit Cosmetics Clearly Liquid Glitter Base. It's my favorite glitter glue and it comes in a giant tub. You can never use it all up. And literally just some black craft glitter from Michaels. I love getting all my stuff from Michaels. And I'm literally just like putting the glue on and then slapping glitter on there. This part was messy, but you know, it's all right. It's all for fun. I think it looked awesome. Yes, if you have questions, it was in my mouth. It was up my nose. I blew glitter out of my nose for like a day and a half. I'm not lying. But I think it was so insanely cool. And by adding the black underneath, it made it so like my skin wouldn't peek through. So that is why I did that. And then here at the very end, I feel like I needed a little bit of more color on my cheeks, so I used my Morphe 9N blush palette, the one you saw there, and I just kind of add a little bit more color because I felt like I really needed it. But yeah, you guys, this is the completed makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let me know any other Halloween looks you'd be interested in, and have a fun and safe Halloween.